Hi guys, in this video we are going to be discussing the grapes of civilization. The techs and objectives for this lesson are the following. We are going to identify important changes in human life that were caused by the Neolithic Revolution, and when we are finished with this lesson, you will be able to provide examples of each of the characteristics of Laredo's civilization. Let's start by defining the word civilization. A civilization is the society, culture, and way of life of a particular area. When we study civilizations, we are going to be using an acronym to look at all of its characteristics, and that acronym is GRAPES. The G in the GRAPES stands for geography, the R for religion, the A for achievements, the P for politics, the E for economics, and the S for social structure. We will be creating a graphic organizer with each of these characteristics. In your graphic organizers, you will add details that geographers, historians, and archaeologists look at when they are studying civilizations. So under geography, we will consider the civilization's location. We will consider the landforms of the region where the civilization is located. We will also look at its climate and the types of plants and animals that can be found in that civilization. We'll also look at the types of natural resources that the civilization uses either for themselves or for trade. Next, we'll look at the civilization's religion. When we are studying religion, we'll consider how many gods the civilization worships. We'll also look at their main belief system. We'll look at where people worship. They might go to a temple or to a church. And lastly, we'll look at their religious practices, such as the types of prayer services or maybe the holidays that are tied to their religion. When we study a civilization's achievements, we are looking at a whole lot of stuff. We'll be looking at, for example, the language that is spoken, also their architecture or their infrastructure. Infrastructure means their bridges, their roads. We'll also look at the things that they do for fun, which we will call recreation. We'll look at their art and their educational system as well. And finally, we will look at their major inventions. When we study a civilization's politics, we will look at their form of government, the laws that they created, how power is distributed within the population, how leaders are selected to those government positions. And we will also look at who gets to participate in the government. When we study a civilization's economics, we will study the kinds of jobs that they do. We'll also look at the people that they trade with, and the types of objects that they trade. We call those exports and imports. We'll also look at the system of money. Some civilizations use barter, other civilizations developed a type of money. And lastly, we will look at the civilization's social structure. When we look at social structure, we're studying the different types of roles that people in society play. We'll also look at how social classes are divided in the civilization. The last thing that we are going to do is create a web diagram like the one below. We are going to list Laredo in the middle and then list each of the characteristics of civilization from the grapes. Then you are going to provide 3 examples for each of these characteristics as they pertain to Laredo. I started with geography. The geography of South Texas, it includes, the geography of Laredo is in South Texas. It has a dry and hot climate, and mesquite and cacti are native to the region. I want you to do the same thing with the rest of the characteristics of civilization. And if you guys have any questions, bring them to class. The last thing that I want you guys to do is to think about the characteristics and decide which you think is most important to the development of a civilization. I want you to create a thesis statement like we've been practicing in class and then support it with at least 2 reasons. Thank you for watching and have a great day.